Hello everyone, I am back with the Project Share. This is going to be an altered book, and it's a baby book that I recently completed for one of my customers, and she actually has purchased a baby book from me before, and I'm really honored to put together these very special books for my customers, and it always makes me extremely happy when they come back to me for a second and third child or grandchild. And I really enjoy creating baby books, and children just have a very special place in my heart. So let me go ahead and get started. This is a pretty large book. I don't typically make them this large, but they did want a larger book this time. So I just have the name covered just to protect their privacy, but below is a metal book plate, and I don't know if any of you know about the Basic Gray Jumbo book plates. They've been discontinued, and I search everywhere. I have a small stockpile, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm constantly searching for those, and I do find them occasionally, but they're just great. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do after I've used them all up. I've used small picture frames. I also use these wooden plaques that I paint and I hand stamp. So I do have other options, but I love those Basic Gray, if you're familiar with those. This is what they look like. And like I said, I believe it's Basic Gray. Yes, Basic Gray. And I try to buy them whenever I find them. So anyway, let's get going. If you've watched my other altered book project shares, you'll know that I use typically vintage books that are headed for the landfill, and I just recycle them and turn them into a baby book. And I always use, I believe this is called, let me make sure I have my lingo correct. These are called bias tape. So I like to use the vintage ones when I can find them, but I also buy new ones at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or wherever, I believe Hobby Lobby. So that's what I'll use for the closure. Now I do have to confess, I do everything in the book except for the holes here. My husband, he does take care of drilling the holes in the book here. So you can see that. So I do get a little bit of help from my husband. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. And this is going to be interesting because, like I said, the book is very large. And I think it's a 12 by 8 3/4, if I'm not mistaken. A little over 12 by 9. So this is a fairly large book, but the mommy wanted a lot of space. Like I said, I did create a baby book for her firstborn, and she completely packed it. So she wanted a little bit more space. And here is what we have. The book, or the theme of this book, is going to be adventure. And I took inspiration from photos that the grandmother was the person who actually purchased the book for the mom, and she sent photos of the baby's nursery, and they went with the adventure theme, so that's what they wanted to use for the book. So this first page here, and so the adventure begins. This will be a space for mommy to put a photo of her when she's pregnant, and her baby belly is basically what I call it. So that's what the beginning will be, and so the adventure begins. I thought that was appropriate just to start the story, and I do try to put these books together kind of in a chronological, I guess, order, so it kind of does tell a story. So then we have a pocket for ultrasounds. I do always include a clear sleeve so they can put some ultrasounds in there, and then I just fill the pocket with different little postcards, inserts, tags, things like that, so they can just journal some special memories there's a cute little tag, special delivery. And then here's, I believe these are called first date cards. I'm not sure, or it's a postcard. I don't really know, but I thought it went with the color theme. The color for this book is going to be greens, a little bit of orange as an accent color, navy blues, and I already said adventures. So we have a cute little wooden fox here. I thought that was adorable. And I just really tried to keep it masculine. You'll see I used, I think this is gingham or checks. I'm not sure what the pattern is called, but more of a masculine pattern. So then we have the page for the story of the baby's name. So I found these adorable stickers at Joann Fabric, I believe is where I got them. And they're like stitch or embroidery. I just thought they were so unique, and I knew it would go perfect in this book. So here is the page for baby's name. His name is Levi, obviously here. And it was really great because I used these letters. I bought these letters for, there we go, for his older brother's book, and I had some left over, so I was able to use the same letters. So I tried to go with a few of the same things in this book, so they would have a little bit of connection. So his brother's book was it was an outdoor type. I think it was kind of the same, really. I guess not that it really matters because we're talking about this book. But anyway, here is a page for All About Our Family. The mommy wanted a space to just write different things about the family. I included this cute little owl. And maybe I can raise, let's see here. Hopefully my camera will not fall over. So I get this cute little owl embellishment. I thought it was adorable. It has a little scarf on it, and I thought that would kind of just make the page look a little better. This page is for letters from Mommy and Daddy, and I just typically include a pocket and then a few little inserts so Mommy and Daddy can write letters. There's plenty of room for her to keep other keepsakes in there, and then I just stamped it with BU, which I thought was cute. I had some bee embellishments, and then you can see on this paper it has some bees on there, so I just thought that was kind of cute. Then we have Welcome Baby. This page is for photos at the hospital. She wanted to include some photos while they were at the hospital. Again, I used some of those, I don't know if you want to call it stitched or embroidered, but anyway, they're so adorable. So I used those on that page. This page is going to be for baby's footprints and handprints. And then I also found some really cute ribbon with the deer on it, so I thought that would be cute to use for this wilderness adventure type theme. And then we have Home Sweet Home. And so Mommy will be able to put some photos of when they get home with baby on this page. And looking at the photos of the nursery, she did have a lot of natural wood, so I thought bringing in some cardstock with the natural wood on it would look great. And I really like the way this page turned out. This is going to be for the birth announcement. I had these cutouts that I believe I ordered from, I think it's called Factory Direct or Factory Outlet Craft. I'm not positive, but I did do a haul video on it, but I just thought they were adorable. And the bear and the squirrel also came in a little pack that I ordered. So I would definitely order those again. They turned out so cute. And then Hello World. So I thought that would be a nice title for the birth announcement page. And then I just put a little wooden arrow there. I found these really cool stickers, I think at Joann Fabric. And so I've used them throughout. They're just really cool, and I think they just add a lot of texture and dimension to the book. So here we go with The World Around Me. And the mommy wanted to include things that were going on in the world when baby was born. So that's what this page is for. And I actually made this sheet here, and I did it for the all about our family too. I just printed out on a piece of cardstock paper. I printed out some lines. I just made them in Word, and then I just punched some holes and made it look like a notebook page. So I thought that turned out really cute. And then I used another one of the cute little stitched embellishments there. All right, so this page is titled My Hero, and their dad, I believe, I don't know if he's a volunteer. He might be, that might be his occupation, a fireman. So I did the same page for his older brother, and I actually purchased this fire truck embellishment for his brother's book, and it didn't fit, so I'm glad that now I finally get a chance to use it in this book. So I thought that turned out very cute. And then we have baby's first, so mommy will have a page to capture the first time baby does. Here's a list of these things here, and then she does have some space here to include other photos or really any type of keepsake she wants to include. And then she wanted a few extra pages for first, because I guess the last baby book I made, she really filled it up and just wanted some extra room. So she requested some blank pages, and that's what I did here, but I did include a few little embellishments just to make them look cute. It says enjoy the little things, referring to all of the first that the baby does, which those are the little things in life that I'm sure if you're a mother you thoroughly enjoyed. Okay, so this is the excuse me, last page for the first, and I just put one of those wooden embellishments here, live, laugh, love, and then she has this entire page to fill. All right, so then we have a Watch Me Grow page, and I really like the way this one turned out. I put a little owl up there with the googly eyes. There's a little rabbit down here with the googly eyes. And then I layered a couple tree embellishments, and I just thought that really gave some dimension to this page. And then once again, she has a lot of space down here to include additional items or keepsakes or photos, whatever she wants. And I know I keep saying this, but I love the way this page turned out. I like the way this book turned out. I typically fall in love with all the books I create, but this one I just really like. And I tell my husband, I tease with him, I say that about every book, so I love them all. But this page is for the first family photo, or whatever photo that mommy wants to include, or she could even do a photo collage if she wants. And then we have some space for family tree, and then the baby's name here, and I used another one of those cute little stitched embellishments there. And I just included a little sentiment here, deep are our family roots. That kind of goes with the family tree. Then we have the first birthday page, and I included a pocket so she could put the invite in there once baby has the first birthday. Then she has a space up here for special photos or a photo collage. And then I just included a bunch of tags so she could journal some special memories or list the gifts or the guests that came to the party. And then I also included a secret page here so she could put cards or any type of keepsake that she wants to put in there. Then we have space for monthly photos. So she'll have room for 12 monthly photos. And this page turned out cute. If you watched any of my haul videos, I got a bunch of these lockets, I believe from Hobby Lobby if I'm not mistaken, and I wanted to use them for the lock of hair. So this page will be for baby's first haircut. So she has a space here for photos or a photo collage, and a spot to journal the date, a memory, or whatever she wants to put there. And then I thought this locket, when I found them, they were on, I believe, the clearance aisle, and I just thought that would be perfect for a little locket of hair. So I'm very excited for her to see that. I typically use a little clear pocket, but I thought that would really look nice. So this family is really into outdoors, fishing and camping and hiking and things like that. So Mommy wanted me to include a fishing and hunting page, and so I thought that turned out really cute. It says Gone Fishing or Hunting. And then we have baby's first holidays. I used these felt dimensional embellishments. I just thought they were adorable. We have a little squirrel there. In these pages, she can just include photos or really anything she wants to include. Baby's first events, and there's a little porcupine. And then, since they are outdoors family, they do travel a lot, and they do a lot of adventures and things like that. She wanted several pages to fill up of pictures and keepsakes and things like that. And so I just kept it kind of simple. I just used the wooden embellishment. It says adventure. Let's see if I can get that in the camera there. And then I included a bag of these little speech bubbles or speech balloons, and she could journal the day of the photo or a little memory or something, and she could put that next to the photos. So I wanted to include those just in case she wants to use them. Then we have this cardstock I love, Over the Mountains and Through the Woods. So I thought it kind of went with the adventure travel theme type of page. So we also have 2 additional pages, and I just kept them pretty simple, and I just included a sentiment, adventure is calling and I must go. So that will be another page for her to capture adventures and vacations and trips. And then here's the last page, and it says explore. So she has all of these pages to capture their travels and their adventures. And then I also included a secret pocket on this one too, and just a little pouch. Every day is an adventure, so she has some additional space to keep things. Apparently she is big into keeping memories and keepsakes, so hopefully this book will help her with that. And then Mommy did request a page for Rangers and Cowboys. They do live in Texas, so she wanted to have a page for that. And then I just included a few extra blank pages for her. She can use however she wants. I typically do include a few extras here and there for my customers, just as kind of a thank you from me to them, because they chose me to make their books, and there's a lot of wonderful creators out there, or makers that make baby books, and I just feel honored when people choose me to make the books for them. So I like to give something back. So then the last page here is just a pocket that Mommy can save different keepsakes, cards, notes, photos, whatever she wants to keep, and I just included another one of those cards so she could journal on. So that is it. I typically include my inspired by life, one-of-a-kind art created by me. I sign it. And, oh, I did not show you this really nice wood embellishment here. The future is bright, so I just put that on the pocket to kind of dress up the pocket. So that is this book. It will be going out today. Let me show you what it looks like standing up with all the ribbons and lace. So I hope they love it, and I really think it turned out cute, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching.